Alright y'all, welcome, and welcome back to another episode of Icebreaker. So we are out here and we got the Russian forces a little bit cornered. Now we are heading them off. They got significant numbers, but we could do it. We can do this. We got reinforcements scurrying in as we speak. See, but they're artillery, so they're gonna be very slow moving. We're gonna have to make our effort to direct the forces over to them. Right, we're gonna have to make our way across the battlefield to a rendezvous point where we can possibly get in there and fortify the position ahead of artillery's arrival. I think that's what we're gonna have to do, because it's better when you have reinforcements coming in that are fast. Like, fast moving reinforcements are the best. You could just pretend like they're not there, like they're already a part of the force, and they can just slide in. But these artillery coming in slow like this, you got to plan for that. So we are planning. This is us planning. I kind of like that aspect. Like, the game is pretty deep. A lot of these older games, they really had some interesting dynamics in there. It was sometimes unfortunate to see the ones that got removed in the later games. Alright. So we're gonna get all our troops positioned. They're over there. We gotta hold this valley right here. You see, there's a slight decline right there. And if we can take that... Oh, here come our reinforcements. Here they come. That's what that button means right there. So we got... what with us? We already got 2 artillery anyway. 3 artillery anyway. So we'll make the best of those. But we can possibly corner these fools. So let's get our guys across. We need to hold this ridge. This ridge is the advantage point. Climb this fence real quick. Oh, over. Nice. Little Swedish ninja training. We're rushing down now. We're fighting the Russians. We're in a hurry to get into position. Now you see them artillery, they look like they're in a good spot, but they're not, because they can't hit anything. We gotta hit that ridge right there, the gap. We gotta hit the gap right there in between the 2 tree lines right there. You see that space where the road is? We gotta cover the road. So we gotta unlumber these guys and get them moving with the quickness. Matter of fact, we'll leave one of them lumbered because we always need cover. We can get them over there. We already got the several infantry units en route. See, look, that's some folks getting in position. We're gonna hold this ridge right here. That's what we're gonna do. They will not be able to take us when we take this ridge. Then we can begin beating them back. Goal is to not let them escape, because if they do, they'll get closer to the capital, St. Petersburg, and we can't let that happen. But given that we do enough damage to them, we will be able to allow St. Petersburg to get the advantage. Then St. Petersburg can finish them off. Because to be honest, we have quality troops in St. Petersburg, we just don't have that many. So they were about to really test the defenses. Also, we have a star fortress around St. Petersburg, so that helps a lot. That really helps a lot, y'all. Also, if you're playing this game, if you have any strategic cities that cannot fall, under no circumstances can they fall, you build a star fortress around them. And then it becomes easier to defend them, even if you don't have enough troops. You know what I mean? So we're getting our guys in position. Artillery is key. You see, we're pointing at the pass now, but we done messed up because they're too close. We can't roll these cannons up there. We can't roll these cannons up there and expect them not to charge them with their cavalry, and then that'll be it. That'll be our advantage. So We gotta put these cannons up here and protect these tree lines. Make sure nobody gains control of these tree lines but us. Let's get these guys in a line right here. Where you at? Okay, you're good, you're good. Well, we need you to move. We need you in a better spot. But let's check these other guys first. Alright, he's coming up the hill. Honestly, the way it's looking, I'm not going to be able to hit the valley, but I can crush anything that comes over the cusp. So maybe I should just deal with that, because there's no way I can... I really would love to hit the valley, but I cannot. So we're just going to deal with that. That's what we're going to do. We're going to contest the ridge. Contest the ridge. Everybody get in position. See, I got my cavalry there in position. I'm going to send them down here, though. Let me see what it looks like first. What's that angle? What's the angle I'm trying to get? Left? Yeah, okay. Slide down, right. Far enough so they can't really jump on me, but close enough that I'm a threat. Let's get down there quickly. Don't give them too much time to think about it. Don't give them too much time to think about it. Let's get down there in position quickly. Artillery is vaguely in position. We got to keep on moving them. That's what we're going to do. We're going to keep on moving the artillery. Alternatively, like, you know, we're going to move one while one is stationary and firing. Then, once that other one gets into position, then we move the other one. See what I'm saying? That's what we're going to do. So, it's looking pretty nice. We got them firing. They're firing at something. And that fire is deterrent. Whether it hits or not, it's deterrent. So that's good. Only thing I'm worried about is if we run out of ammo. That's probably an issue. We got to move more central. Yeah, we'll put them right here on this little lump right here. This little spot is really like sticking out. Maybe we could get like a lucky angle. Yeah, like that. There we go. Because they're coming. And we got our guys in position. You see that? So look. I'm charging their artillery. They're trying to come up this hill. I don't think that they know that I'm going to be able to do this before they... Like, they made a mistake. They made a mistake. I'm about to take their artillery. They should have made me come up to the ledge. But you know what? They were smart about it, because if I was on that ledge, there would be no stopping me from unleashing my whole battery on them. But we crushed it. We crushed it. Look at them. They gone. They're flashing. They're flashing, y'all. Now, hold on, though. Hold on, though. Uh-oh. We gotta get out of here. We gotta make sure that they break. We gotta make sure that they break and abandon their equipment. And then we gotta get out of there. They're broken. Dip. Quickly. Alright, are they moving? They're moving. Alright. And you see the Russians creeping up through the woods right there. That's what I'm saying. We gotta maintain ridge supremacy. We gotta control this ridge. Keep them batteries firing. Keep them batteries firing. Eventually we're gonna have to charge that guy in the woods. He looks like he's digging in. I don't like it. We're gonna try to get these guys set up. Looks like they're getting in position. The only worry I have is if we have a little situation where the batteries are too close to each other and one of them can't fire. I hope that doesn't happen. You see them flags up there. That's the Russians coming over the ridge. That's the Russians coming over the ridge. We need to let off some shots. Hurry up and load that cannon. Oh no! Someone hit us. Who was that? Oh no. Friendly fire. Friendly fire. Switch to round shot. What are you doing? Alright, see, now you can get a shot off without damaging your fellows. See, round shot is better for you. Now, we're operating under the scatter shot situation because we're waiting for these guys to charge. It's really just a matter of time. See him over there, creeping on the left? See him over there creeping on the left? Like and subscribe, y'all, please. Like and subscribe. I appreciate it. Really helps the channel. Makes it worthwhile. So, they're creeping down here, but we got people in position. Are they lined up properly now is the question. Not everybody has square formation, remember. Some of them do not. Like these guys in the middle. That's why I put them in the middle. Get over there, bro. Get over there. March behind the artillery, please. So, these guys, I think they're in a, okay, I don't like it. Get close. Can't you hit him from here? Hurry up. If you run fast, you should be able to get there. We gotta hold them off, remember? We gotta hold them off. Make them force their way through the valley. None of this on the flank stuff. We got the flanks. What is that? Okay, yeah, we got them. So they're not gonna sneak up on us. We're already engaged. You need to do something about this, bro. Thank you. Thank you. Is that a hit? Yep, that was a hit. They're scared. They're worried. They're worried, they are distressed, they are not quite yet in a panic, but they are in a frenzy. Alright, they're falling back. Don't follow them. Do not follow them. Just continue to fire from where you stand. You, let off some more rounds. What are you doing? There you go. Wait, that wasn't you. That was the other battery. You need to let off some more rounds, bro. I don't know what's taking you so long. This is a problem. Do I need to... Okay. Well, they're engaged. Alright. It's not what we, had envisioned. Hang in there, bro. Oh, man, they've been scattered. But you know what? I think that this prevented them from moving en masse. So I scouted that first charge. It was supposed to happen and overwhelm my battery because they are too close together. I would have failed. Okay. Well, unfortunate sacrifices. Hang in there, bro. I'm trying to get y'all out of there, but it doesn't look like y'all gonna be able to get out of there. Nope, you're not responding to orders. I can't get y'all out of there. Alright, well, we successfully harassed them and kept them at bay. Now, get these batteries in operation. One of these guys can move to the right or left. But I can't really tell them to stop firing yet. Alright, you see him moving. I don't think we have to come forward yet. I don't think we have to come forward yet. But soon. We can move some of our other guys on the flank up though, but not the main group. Now y'all get in position. We're gonna have to hold that forest. They were trying to creep in there before. We've seen them already. Are we hitting or are we just wasting ammo? I think we're wasting ammo. But it's fine. It's fine. You see them walking up on us though. What are they doing? They want me to move forward with my infantry. And I don't want to do that. I want these guys on the right to go ahead and try to get that. And I need these guys. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Make them hurt. You see that? It just switched. We just took out the standard bearer. Standard bearer or commanding officer. They had to go the next man up on them. See how the flag just switched. Oh, but they're hurting. And that one's shooting in the dirt. We need to move it. Oh, hold on, I gotta do this first. Shoot at that guy. What are you doing? You guys are skipping across the field and stuff. Hold that. Hold that. They're getting too close. They're getting too close. How are you, artillery, allowing yourself to exist that close, but you can't do anything? This is a mistake. They might split us in half. They might split us in half. We're gonna have to get some support up here. Yeah, there you go. Chop a piece off. And here they come. They're piling through. I told you. We gotta watch our backs. I don't know how we're gonna get out of this, but we're gonna have to do something. We're gonna have to fire into this formation. Fire into this formation. Don't let them get comfortable. Don't let them get their footing. They're gonna charge. First scare the general off. Then readjust that line. You too, come on. There we go. Did that hurt? I think so. But the general's right there. They feel secure. Come on, boys. Okay. Don't let them do it. Okay, yeah, they're scared now. They're blinking. They're blinking. They're charging. We gotta get them to fall back. They cannot be allowed to disrupt this battery. Empty the canisters on them. Empty the canisters on them. Like anything you got. Throw the kitchen sink at them. Alright. We got our 2 commanding officers in the fray. Pushing them back. Pushing them back. Yeah. Okay, I think we're making hit. Oh no. Oh no. We lost a cannon. We lost some pikemen. Not some colonial troops. We still got 2. We still got the captain. Alright, let's go. Let's go. We can hold him though. We can hold him. They ain't nothing. They're running too. Sound the charge, boys. Come on. And you cross that field and deal with them. Scare them away. Yeah, he's scared now. Keep firing. Somehow we're gonna get out of this. Somehow we're gonna get out of this and we're gonna push them back. Somehow, let's see. Here they come, they're charging. But they're blinking. They're blinking. And we still got a battery operation. Oh yeah, he's blinking. He's blinking. He's wavering. He's wavering, as they say. He's wavering. And he's in a square. Oh, it's over. Charge, man! He's wavering, yo. Get him. He's wavering too. Don't let them reinforce each other. Get in there. Generals? Time to prove your mettle. Artillery, you too. Oh yeah, we got this, we got this. We got this, y'all. We're gonna have to chase them across the entire map. They're running. Look at that, look at that. We held the line. We held. Ladies and gentlemen, round shot, round shot. And you, Mr. Square, you're gonna have to do something about yourself. Y'all will deal with him. Now, they're running. What is that? What is that? Yeah, hit him. And you take care of that. Cut through. Oh, they have fled as well. They fled as well. It's over, y'all. It's over. Generals. Fall back. Quickly. They have fled. This is all about over, but remember, we can't let them escape. They almost broke our resolve. They almost shattered our force. It looked like it was over for us. It looked like it was over. Alright. Now remember, as they route, sometimes they have a tendency to regroup if they route in reinforceable numbers. Now, our militia has managed to regroup as well. Get him in position. Hurry up, bro. Run over there and wait. And our artillery is letting them know that they can't come back this way without hurting. That's good. What are we looking at here? We're gonna have to chase them down. Get in position. You can fire better that way. And you You're almost where you need to be. So we got these artilleries launching. He's still running, so that's good. Oh, but I see someone else who's not running. What's that? Like I said, y'all, we're gonna have to chase this fool till the end of the map, because they are hell-bent on making it to St. Petersburg to do damage. They may very well end up having their opportunity to fight the army of St. Petersburg. They may very well. But what I can guarantee is that there ain't gonna be that many of them left to do that. Very few will reach St. Petersburg. I guarantee it. Let's go. We're firing, but remember, this is a game of positioning. You cannot overplay yourself. So I got to slowly approach. I can't just like run up in there. Y'all know that. Can I get a hit? Okay, he's running. Almost got him. He's running, but he's not routing. Let's get these militiamen on the job and deal with that fool posted up in the woods. There's a whole dude posted up in the woods right there. I don't think we're hitting anything. He knows it. That's why he's posted up there. But somebody's routing. Yeah, get them together. Take this ridge. We need to take this ridge because I don't know what he has planned, but he's trying to keep us pigeonholed in this corner. And we can't allow that. Take this bridge. We know our artillery can't hit there, but we can unlimber it and move it up, then maybe it could. That might not be necessary, but keep all the options open. Engage. I wish I could get them. Well, that's another troop. I was gonna say I wish I could get them to use like light infantry tactics, because they're in the woods. They like hide behind trees and stuff. So we're pulling up on them. See, creep through the woods on right here. Because our flag. Standard bearer up front. Officer up front. Rifleman ready. Pulling through these woods right now. Right up there. Right over that line. Where's he at? Where's he at? Is that them down there? Is that them? Looks like it, right? Okay, well, we're close enough to fire. Let's go. Pow! Hey, even the officer popping shots. It's actually impressive. Alright. Boys, reload. Get them volleys off. Get them volleys off. Remember, they're only militia, so they're not supposed to shoot that good. The guys have withdrawn to a safe distance. Push forward. Push forward. You flank. Oh, there's another guy down there. Deal with that guy. Let's send you. Keep your lines heavy. Protect from the frontal charge. Oh, I haven't, as a nation, researched the square formation. Oh my goodness. Good thing I didn't need it. So what are you doing over there? Deal with that guy, bro. You come down here. We got one guy in position, and you come running in and scare him away. Yeah, there we go. That's hits, that's hits. Get in position. Don't let them flank us. Get back in them bushes. Don't let them flank us. In fact, bayonets. Charge. One volley first. One volley first and then get in there. Can we stop him? Yeah, we can. We've engaged. Get in position. And they're in position too, so if he gets too close, he could just shoot at them instead. Yeah, and we got artillery bombarding that valley. Can we get some shots on that valley? If he's gonna stay like that. If he's gonna stay like that, then we could just do something. We could just hit this valley, but he's engaged right now, so. Oh yeah, he's blinking. No need for artillery. He's blinking. He's rattled. He's shaken. And, oh, artillery's firing anyway. Well done, boys. He's shattered. Yes. Wait, he's not? The hell? You know what? That's why we had artillery dropping bombs on us. Why? It was a fake? It was a prank? Get in position, all of you. Get fire on the target. We're almost out of here. We're almost out of here. Snatching victory from the jaws of defeat. We're almost out of here. Now let's not turn them tables over again. Boys, I think it's time to charge. Yes. I haven't researched that. There's a thing you can research where they advance rank by rank firing, and if you make the line thick like that, then it'll be pretty awesome. It'll be like a whole machine coming forward. My guys are not that advanced yet. One machine is weak, but we're crushing them. Oh yeah, and he's scattered. He's shattered. He's shattered. Now for this last dude. We gotta chase him out of here. We gotta get him out of here. You, unlimber. I don't want you accidentally hitting anybody. We're sending them in. Send in the regiment. Men, charge! Finish this! Finish this, men! This is awesome. So we're about to finish them off with an epic charge. Across the naked field. An epic charge, naked across the field. Let's get it. Forward, lads. Charging straight across the field as our boys watching on. They did their part. Their ranks have thinned. They sacrificed much, but we're charging to finish this. Look at them, they're almost there. Flag waving. You get in there, get a little closer. Cut off their retreat. We're gonna take this little ridge right here. Up here in this corner right here. Cut off their retreat. Get an angle on them as they try to get out of there. There we go. And that should make them surrender. I don't even know if they have a general. I thought we got that guy. There we go. Surrender, boys. It's over. It's over. Heroic victory. That was something. You know, at first I thought we had it in the bag, and we were like, yeah, these Russians ain't nothing. And then all of a sudden, just out of nowhere, they bust over this ridge, overwhelmed the battery because I made a stupid mistake and put them too close to each other, and then they just almost wiped us from the field. But both of my generals stepped up in the clutch. In the clutch. That was awesome. Oh, but you know, that's what I thought, though. That's what I thought was going to happen. They would get routed and flee towards St. Petersburg because they're trying to accomplish their mission. But it doesn't matter now because their numbers are so few.
You have just selected a piece belonging to another nation. You cannot order it to do anything.
Their numbers are so few.
Select one of your own in order to learn more about their abilities.
Hurrah! Hurrah!
Deal with them. Auto. Done.
March!
Units can now be recruited directly by a general
M2.
in the field. Select the recruitment tab, then left-click on a unit to add it to the queue, and again to remove it. When ready, units that have suffered losses in battle, or whose equipment has been superseded, can have their numbers replenished to bring them back up to full strength. To replenish, select a unit and click on the Replenish button on the left of the panel.
So we're making progress, y'all. You see that? We done taken that Russian city over there. We done held the line against their invasion. They had doubled down on it, too. This is the second wave.
Funds are
And
deducted from your
I think
treasury
it's time
at
to
the
make that
beginning
push
of each
towards
turn
Moscow.
to pay for
I
the
think it's time,
supplies
y'all.
and wages of your troops in the field.
But first,
This is known as unit upkeep.
we need to... Oh, she gives good advice, so I try to listen. First, we need to replenish these armies. Then we can make an official push on Moscow. And we need to keep in mind, as we replenish these armies, Denmark is not playing around with us. We gotta be on our toes. Anything could happen. The fog of war is everywhere. Anything could happen. And we don't know what the Denmark army is capable of. It's been a minute. So we gotta watch our back. We got too many troops scattered in the east and not enough hardened soldiers in the west. That could be a mistake. But you know what? We're keeping our fingers crossed and we're doing our best. And as always, y'all, peace. I'll see y'all at the next play.
The rake is no gentleman, despite appearances in some cases, but in fact, a roguish ne'er-do-well used as a spy and saboteur. You may also use him to dispose of rival agents by assassination.